Hi there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading. Now, normally I would only do for 1 week, of course. I'm sure you know that already. But I have this really fabulous opportunity that I've decided to take. And so I'm going to be off grid for the whole rest of the summer. So this reading is for July 11th through October 11th of 2022. So let's just see what your angels are telling you for this time. Okay, this looks pretty good. So let's start here, the first card that came out. Life Review. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. That's Archangel Jeremiah. Yeah, it's time. You know, why waste more of your life on something that's out of balance, something that's not working for you, something that you want to be different, right? The time is now to change anything that you want to change. And don't hesitate with that. You can take your time. It doesn't have to be an overnight thing, but definitely review everything and kind of look at your life and see, this is how this was, and that's how that was, and oh, I loved that, and I didn't love that, and you know, all those kinds of things, and just see where you're at now, and see what do you want now for the rest of your life, going forward. Do you want it to be the way it is now? Do you want it to continue that way? Or would you rather make some changes? You know, it's up to you. Now, every life evolves and there are constant changes. If not, like, that's a stagnant nothing life, right? So you want the changes, but it's up to you how big those are or in what direction those go or, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's your choice. It's your life. Okay. Now, it looks like some of you are experiencing a brand new love coming in within the next 3 months. So this could be a person. It could be, you know, somebody's having a baby and that becomes the love of your life, right? It could be an occupation, a hobby. It could be, you know, something that you're spending your passion on, not spending it, that you feel passion for, right? A new love can be in any direction. So feel through that. Like, what excites you? What are you doing or want to do that you find you can really sink your teeth into that and make it yours? So yeah, here that comes. It's coming in for you. That's awesome. Now, okay. So the cards here are indicating, and you know, the rest of the message coming with it, it feels like we're kind of just building a little on that and a little more and a little more, and we get to this career transition. Now, I'm pretty sure that you've had this card a few times recently, and so, you know, it could be just a, you know, a general gradual transition into, perhaps you're still with the same company and you're transitioning to a new role and you've known that's going to be coming, and you know, things like that. Over these 3 months though, that's going to be really something that, you know, is in your life, and you will get to the point where you're totally feeling through it, you understand what it is, and you're making a fully informed decision as to whether go with that or not go with it or go with something else or whatever, right? But either way, this is changing. It could be, you know, that you leave the company completely and go to something entirely different that has always, like, maybe that's your new love, right? And it could be that this is all sparked by your life review and seeing that, you know what, this isn't something that I want to continue, right? Maybe you want to go a different route. You have choices. This is what kind of, so far, this is the whole thing. You have choices. You can evaluate everything that has gone on and is to come. and make your choices. It's really a beautiful time. Even though, okay, it feels uncertain to you, it feels a little fluttery, like a little bit fear-based, but a little bit excited, a little, oh, right? Like that's kind of the whole energy of it. But it is passion and it is enjoyment. And it's what feels so good. Make sure that it's about that. Okay. All right. Yeah. And here, like, you have the power to do that. It's your choice. It's your life. Nobody else has to agree. Right? Like, okay, we're all in relationships and in families and things, and our decisions, our choices that we make affect not only ourselves, but also those people within our inner circle. And so, we do consider, of course, those other people, but you're the one with the power to know which of these choices is the best for you. You're the one who's living this. And so make your choices accordingly. Have lots of communication. Because if the other person or people involved understand what it is you're evaluating and how it feels to you and what's truly going on within you, the more likely it is that they will be totally fine with what you decide for you. That is your power. The power of communication, the power of choice. Okay, it's your life. Okay. All right. So there is, lots and lots. Teaching and learning. Lots of teaching, lots of learning going on. Now, this could be like a formal thing. This could be that you are a teacher and that you're going back to classes in the fall and, teaching students. Don't forget that you are also the student. You have so much to learn from all the people around you and from all the events that are happening around you. And allowing yourself to continue growing that way, even if you are the teacher, that's what makes you the best, is when you remember how much you have to learn. Yeah. It could be that this is an informal situation, not classroom related. This is, how much is going on in life. And, okay, they're talking again about communication and sharing yourself to the extent that you feel safe, of course, right? But this is you learning how to do that better. And this is you perhaps teaching somebody else how to do that better. Be very clear in your communication. Be very clear. Don't hold things back, because that doesn't help the situation at all. Okay. All right. That's beautiful, though. All that teaching and all that learning, that's you making so much progress. I love that. Just love that. And all that stuff, as you're learning it, as you're continuing to evolve, you're getting closer and closer to that self-acceptance. Not everything that you do is supposed to be for somebody else. It's supposed to be for yourself. Right? It's not just to keep the peace. It's because it's what feels right. And accepting your own self and the way you do things as the best way. You're learning new things all the time, so maybe you're learning a better way, but you do your best. Okay, Maya Angelou, I'm going to hopefully quote pretty closely. You do your best, and when you know better, you do better. Right? All the time. And so that helps you to get to the point where you accept yourself and understand that what you know for yourself is the the most resonant thing. Nobody else can come close to that for you. They think they can. They can sit there and go, oh, well, this is happening for you. Therefore, obviously, you should do this thing. They don't have a clue. And, some of the time that's really obvious to you, but some of the time it's not. And sometimes you then would take that as gospel, right? But they don't know the inner you. You know the inner you. And it's up to you to accept your inner self, accept the things that, your little quirks and your whatever, and love yourself. Oh, I'm just being told to tell you this. Go to your mirror. Do this every day. Go to your mirror. Look yourself deep in the eye and say, I love you. I love you. I accept you. You're beautiful. You're unique. You're amazing. And I love you. Do that every day. And keep doing it long after you've decided to believe it. Accept yourself. It's your life. Okay, so here we have the daily guidance cards. And we're asking for one last bit of wisdom. And okay, fresh air. Fresh air, get outside, have a walk or have a whatever, ride of some kind. Be in the fresh air. Be in nature. Go barefoot if you can. See in the picture, they're barefoot. Be barefoot. Hug the trees. Breathe the air. Open your eyes to everything that's going on around you. Hear the birds, everything that's happening. Just notice it and breathe. Oh, magic. Just magic. Okay. Well, Gemini, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you immensely. And I love you. And I'll see you in the fall.